Hey guys, what's up? It's Audra and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have a very highly requested video for you guys and we are going to be doing 11 things that I hate. Now, this is not just going to be a normal things that Audra hates video. It is very specific. So these things are very specific to me, so hopefully you'll get to learn a little bit more about me while we go through this. Let's get started. Number 1 is riding the Magical Express from the Disney hotel to the airport. This is the worst thing. It makes me so sad. If you guys watch my Disney vlogs, you'll know that we call it the Tragical Express on the way home instead of the Magical Express. It's very sad. It's the end of vacation. It makes me want to cry every single time. So number 1 thing I hate is riding the Magical Express home from Disney. Number 2 is motion sickness. I think that this should not be a thing. If you get motion sickness, I feel like you will agree with me. It sucks. It's the worst. I can't even like ride in a car without getting motion sick. It makes me so mad. Story time, one time we were in LA and we were going up through the mountains. We rented like a fast car and we were driving through the mountains and we got like halfway up the mountain and I was like, I think I'm gonna be sick. So I had to move into the front seat and then literally just force myself to fall asleep. So like we were driving down the mountain and I was just like sleeping because I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up if I don't fall asleep right now. So motion sickness, that's number 2. Number 3 of things that I hate. Sheets that fall off of your bed. Why are fitted sheets so hard to put on? Like, for real? Every time that I wake up, the corners of my sheets are just off. And I even have those like things that you put on, like the sheet clips that like are supposed to hold them on. They literally don't. I don't know if that's just me, but does anybody else get like crazy annoyed when that happens? I hate that. I hate when the corners of sheets fall off your bed. Number 4, this one has a spoiler alert. So if you have not watched Avengers Endgame and you would like to, skip past this part. I'll put a little time right here. That tells you when I'm done talking about this. So if you have not watched Avengers Endgame, this is a spoiler alert. If you don't care, keep watching. If you do care, skip to this time and you will miss all the spoiler alerts. Okay, so number 4 is the fact that Iron Man dies in Avengers Endgame. Like, why? Why? My favorite character makes me so sad. Like, I know, like, I was so hyped when he was like, I am Iron Man. Boom, snap. But like, it makes me so sad. I don't cry a lot, but I cried at that. I did. I cried. I cried at that. Like, come on. Why did they have to do that? Why did they have to just end his whole character? That makes me so sad. I hated that. I hated that ending. I hated it so much. Okay, you've made it past the spoiler alert, so that means we're on to number 5. And number 5, another thing that I hate is getting up early. Like, why? Why? The best part is, we all have jobs that allow us to not get up early, which is amazing. I don't have to get up early usually. But on the rare fact that I do have to get up early, whether I have like a doctor's appointment or like a dentist appointment, usually it's for some kind of appointment, I'm literally in the worst mood all day. Like, that sucks. Like, I have a dentist appointment coming up and I have to get up, I have to be there at 8 a.m. The last time I woke up earlier than like, probably like 8:30, was like when I was in school. I don't enjoy getting up early, so I just choose not to do it. But when I have to, it makes it like that much worse. Number 6, this one's very specific, but I love it. Accidentally listening to a song so much that you start to hate it. Isn't that the worst feeling ever? Like, I hate that feeling. I hate like loving a song, showing it to all your friends, being like, this song's so good, this song's so good. And then all of a sudden you listen to it too much and you're like, I don't really like this song anymore. I don't know if that just happens to me because like sometimes we'll cover a song that I really like and then I'm like, ugh, I can't listen to this song again because I literally listened to it 6 times in a row this day that we filmed it or whatever. But even still, like, I'll be absolutely obsessed with the song, listen to it like 7 times a day, and then I like overdo it and I don't like the song anymore and it makes me so sad. I hate that. Number 7 on the list is Snow in April. Erie, Pennsylvania. Why? Why is our weather so unpredictable? I just would like to know. All of a sudden, like, you know, it's like 70 here and we're like, oh, it's warm. Yes, 70 is warm. 70 is warm for us. I know some places that's not warm. 70 is warm. So we're all in like shorts and tank tops, you know. Next day, 35 and snowing. I just would like to have a chat. I just would like to know why that's a thing. Why does it snow in April here? Even in May. Like April still seems early for me. I guess it's not early for a lot of places. Usually it definitely doesn't snow in April. But like, please stop. Just please. Please don't. Okay, number 8 is eyeballs. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I cannot stand eyeballs. I hate it when people touch their eyes. Like instantly when people are touching their eyes, my eyes are watering. And like, I can never watch people put contacts in or even think about putting contacts in. Like actually thinking about it like makes my eyes water so much right now. But there's something about eyes that I just am like, no, I'm done. That's where I'm out. I can't do it. I can't do when people touch their eyes or when people's eyes are watering. It's so bad. I have to like wear sunglasses just all the time, like all year round because it's so terrible. Number 9 is candles that burn unevenly. Like why is that even a thing? I do everything right with my candles. I trim the wick. I make sure I burn it like all the way around like the first time because there's something with like the memory of like the candle wax or something that it will only burn evenly if the first time you burn it all the way around. I do it every time and yet still my candles burn unevenly and it drives me absolutely insane. They look so much nicer when they're like all nice and even and perfectly flat, and then all the time my candles just have stuff like wax like hanging all over the sides of it and it's always like slanted and like missing like pieces. I don't know. I don't know why it drives me nuts, but it does. I hate that. Number 10 is migraines. Just why do these exist? I don't know if anybody else has migraines. I have migraines and they're actually the worst thing ever in the world. It's like, mine are like the ones that when I get a headache, I like can't do anything all day. So I have to like lay down, go back to sleep, put like a heating pad on like my neck and like my head. I get like nauseous, so I lose my appetite. I can't eat all day. It's terrible. Migraines are the worst. I get like spots like in my eyes, so I legitimately have to just sit in my bed and like lay here all day and then it doesn't go away. Unless I like catch it early enough and I like take medicine before. But just like why was somebody like, here, migraines, now those exist. Now you get terrible headaches that make you sick. Good luck. I feel like that was unnecessary. Last but not least, we have number 11. I don't know. 11! Number 11 is making appointments on the phone. I hate that so much. I hate talking to people on the phone. Like, the things that drive, like, make me so, like, anxious the most are, like, calling about my car, because I don't know anything about cars. And my dad and I, like, bought our cars from the same place, too. And since mine is under, like, both of our names or whatever, I don't know how it works, obviously, as you can tell. Every time I call, they're like, which car is it? Is it this one? Is it this year? What does it need? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I have no idea. Like, I'm just calling to get my oil changed, and I don't even know what that does, to be honest. So I hate calling to make appointments. Like anytime I have to like call and get an appointment for my nails, or like call to make a doctor's appointment or like a dentist appointment, I'm always like dreading doing it. And I usually put it off for so long that I end up having to call everybody on one day, and that makes it even worse. Like if I just did it when I needed to call them, my life would be a lot easier, because then I would only have to call like one person and just be like, hey, I need to make a dentist appointment. And then I do it. And then the next day I could be like, hey, I need to go get my nails done. But I like put it all off until everything piles up, and on the same day I have to call like the dentist, the car place or whatever to change my oil, the nail place, the doctor's office, blah blah blah, all these places all at once, and it's terrible. I hate it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video of 11 things that I hate, but it's very specific. I hope you enjoyed this. This was, again, a highly requested video, but I decided to take a little spin on it and do something very specific that you wouldn't normally see in these 11 things that I hate videos. So if you relate to any of these very specific 11 things, please leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload every Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye! See you next week!